Parents left outraged after school principal banned their daughter from taking her class picture. Going through school isn't easy, but the good news is that teachers and administrators are there to help students through the trying times of growing up. But one student in Michigan found out that even those meant to help are prone to making the wrong call when she faced exclusion at the hands of her elementary school administration. It was a decision she'd never forget and one that sparked outrage in her community. 8-year-old Marian Scott couldn't wait for picture day. She loved the idea of being represented forever in her school's yearbook, and as a friendly, confident student, she knew she'd put forth her best smile. What she didn't know was how poorly the day would turn out. Marian's mother, LaToya Howard, was very proud of her daughter. She described the third grader as a happy girl who loves singing, and in light of the upcoming picture day, decided to do something special for her. See, for quite some time, Marian had been wanting to try a different hairstyle before the school picture was taken. School pictures can be notoriously awkward, so she wanted to avoid an embarrassing photo immortalized in the yearbook. Marian's photo for her hair involved intricate braids and a lovely red hue to express her individuality. LaToya did her daughter's hair herself and made sure it was perfect, and Marian wasn't disappointed. With such a gorgeous outcome, Marian couldn't stop looking at herself in the mirror and smiling. She felt like the new hairstyle fit her perfectly. She couldn't wait to show off her individual style at school just in time for picture day. Her signature red backpack completed the picture day look. LaToya said Marian just kept hugging her and saying, "Thank you, Mom." Seeing her daughter so excited made LaToya feel amazing, but unfortunately the feeling was short-lived. When the fateful day arrived, Marian strutted proudly down the halls. She didn't have to practice her smile for the camera because she couldn't stop smiling anyway. For the time being, she felt confident and beautiful. However, while Marian lined up with the other students waiting for her turn to say cheese, she was abruptly pulled aside.
Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story.
The rest of her classmates posed and she was left to wait in the hallway all alone without explanation. Turns out administration decided Marian's new hair wasn't part of the dress code. Therefore, she was denied the chance to represent her school in a yearbook. Marian quickly went from being over the moon to feeling completely defeated. When she went home and explained the situation, her mom and dad were angry, noting specifically that Marian shouldn't have been punished for something at school the family allowed her to do at home. "It's upsetting," her dad said. "There's just no way I felt this could happen."
She's 8 years old. We did this ourselves in our own home, and there's just no way that I felt like this would happen.
Her father was upset they weren't contacted and that she was excluded from the photo with no questions asked. "If they at least would have reached out to us and said, 'Hey, come get her, she's got a hair issue, we need you to change it,' her dad said, then it would have been a different story."
If they at least would have reached out to us and said, "Hey, come get her, she's got a hair issue, we need you to change it," that's not
story. Paragon Charter School issued a statement on the incident defending their policies. The administration cited the school handbook, which states students' hair must have natural tones. Bright dews, wild mohawks, and Marian's red braid were out of the question. As for why her parents weren't notified about the issue, the school stated that they sent out a voicemail to all parents, reminding them of the dress code policy for picture day. Her parents claimed they never received the voicemail in question. Most importantly, Marian's parents just hope for better communication in the future. A representative for Paragon Charter stated, "We understand the importance of good communication and helping strengthen the partnership we have with our families, but this didn't help Marian's case. Unfortunately for her, the damage was done. Not only was Marian left out of the yearbook, but she had to change her beloved hairstyle within a week to be allowed back at school." It wasn't until LaToya got a message from a stranger that Marian's situation changed. A professional photographer, Jermaine Horton, heard about Marian's story on the local news. He thought the school's behavior was absurd and decided he had to act. Using his skills, he was determined to help remedy the wrongdoing.
And I said, what if I could just make a difference and help this young lady out? And that's where it just came.
Pamela agreed to take Marian's picture for free, red hair and all. Although she missed the school picture, having her own mini photo shoot done by a professional helped her build her self-esteem back up. But the best news of all was yet to come. As it turned out, there was still hope for Marian to make it into the yearbook after all. Retakes were coming up, and as long as she maintained her natural hair color, she'd be free to participate. So her parents complied with the dress code policy, and Marian was back at school with the approved hair color ready for a close-up. Though Marian was elated to get her photo in the yearbook, this was merely a band-aid for a bigger problem. The conflict between Marian's family and her school opens up a greater concern on what the place of individuality is at school. Where's the line between uniform and undue regulation? Kids of all ages struggle with the issue, and the consequences for not adhering to the rules of conformity can be really severe.
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting too. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.